sale, human crochet. It's not cheap. Hey everyone, just wanted to come on camera real quick and show you this hair that I've been wearing now for a couple of weeks. This is the QRV small kinky curly crochet hair. I wanted to try something different. My hair, I wanted to do another protective style. I didn't want to wear any lace because I was going on vacation and I wanted braids, but I didn't want the tension and the pulling of having like micro braids or boho braids. So I kept seeing the advertisement for this hair. So I said, I'll give it a try. So I'm going to insert some clips of how I installed this hair. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this hair at the end. I'll just come back in the video and give you my final thoughts. But this hair is not cheap. This is the human hair that they sell, human crochet. It's not cheap. It's not cheap, and it is reusable. I did take it down and I reused it because I didn't like the first way I installed it, so I took it down and reinstalled it. And this is the second time I've used the hair, but it was only for like a week. I didn't like the way it was in, so I took it down and put it in a different way. And I'm going to take it down once again and do it in another pattern to see how I like that one. But it did okay as far as me being on vacation and stuff. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys if you want another option. I know that I do a lot of weaves and hair extensions and like hair units and stuff. So this is something different for me. But I do like it. It is a little costly, so that part I'm still kind of on the fence about, because I'm like, the money that I spent for this hair, for this crochet hair, I could have got some raw raw bundle. But I wanted to be open to new things, so I tried it, and it's pretty. I like it. I like the way it moves. I like the way that my hair can get like air, because it's braided, see. So I do like that. It's very versatile. So I'm going to come back with my pros and my cons, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, let's get into the pros and cons of this QVR human hair crochet braids. Okay, so like I mentioned in the previous clip, I wanted to give you guys some pros and cons. So let's talk about the pros. Okay, I wrote down a few things here. All right, so with this hair, I did color it, so that's a pro. This hair can color. I did lift it. I used 20 volume developer and bleach, and it lifted just fine. I didn't want to use anything faster or stronger than 20 volume because I wasn't sure about this hair and how it will process, but it did very well. I did not let the color stay on too long, but it did lift it to a nice, almost into a honey, almost parts of it was honey blonde. So it did really good with lifting. I can't remember. I think I might have left it on there for 20 minutes and it lifted pretty fast for using 20 volume. I did color it black as well, so it also takes black very well. The only thing is some of the color is still washing out, and it's been a couple of weeks, and some of the black is still coming out of the hair, but it's not like getting on my clothes or anything, but like if the hair gets wet, I can still see some black hair dye coming out. It's lightweight. It's very lightweight. The hair is not heavy at all. It's very lightweight. It feels great on your head. It doesn't feel like you even have anything on. So that's a definite pro. I do like the curl pattern. That's a pro for me. It's a very cute curl pattern. I mean, right now I just kind of like threw it on top of my head because I'm about to go to bed and I just didn't feel like doing anything else to it. So this is the end of my day. But I wanted to come back on camera and talk to you guys about it. It was easy to install. Very easy. If you don't know how to, do weaves, this is something that's very simple to do. They send you a crochet needle or they'll send you like a beater, one of the two. And it's so easy to do. If you know how to stick the crochet needle through your braid, all you have to do is like knot it. So I will show you a clip of how I did that. It's knotless. It's very, you can't see any of the knots. So that's a great thing. I have very thin hair, so I need something that, can help with, if I leave my hairline out, it won't be struggling to try to cover. So there's no knot because of the thread in the middle. So that's a definite pro. And it doesn't shed much. The only time I will get shedding is when I'm detangling the hair. That's the only time I'll get shedding. So there's very minimal shedding with this hair. So those are the pros to this human hair crochet. Now let's talk about the cons. Okay. I've only identified a couple of cons. Okay. And they are personal preference. Okay. My first and my largest con is the cost. Okay. This hair is expensive. This hair is not cheap. And I've been wearing weave for a long time. And I feel as if the cost of this hair is a little too expensive, in my opinion, for what you're getting. With this company, you only get about 50 strands in one of their little bundles, okay? And it's going to take at least, and what they call a pack, 50, okay? It's going to take at least 3 to 5 packs to do a complete head, okay? So just give that some thought, okay? So if one bundle is $100 and something, that's for one, and you need 3 to 5 packs, you could do the math. You're looking at like $500. Now they do have sales. I did catch it on sale a couple of times, and they'll give you like a coupon to take some money off. But to me, it's still very expensive for my next con. And my next con is the install, meaning they don't last, at least not for me. An install doing crochet only lasts me about 2 weeks. And the reason why is because I have fine hair. And unlike when I'm doing a weave install, I use a protective net to protect my braids when I'm doing my weave installs. And normally my weave installs last me between four to 6 weeks, okay? I can go about 6 weeks. At the longest for me, it's about 6 weeks. So I don't have a problem with a month, having something in for a month and taking it down is my norm. But 2 weeks after spending $300 or $400 on sale for the hair, and I have to take it down to redo my hair again because my braid is coming loose. Because what happens is, for me, this is my experience. What happens is, because I am crocheting and the crochet needle goes under the braid, right? And then you knot under or on the braid. Because the knot and the hair is on the braid, when you manipulate that hair and you comb it or you detangle, you're pulling the actual braid. Unlike when I'm using a hairnet, it's attached to the net, not necessarily my braid. It's only certain places that my braid is actually getting stitched. So when I'm doing a weave, but with this, it's directly on my braid. So it's a lot of pulling. So that makes my braid loosen, and it only lasts me for about 2 weeks, and I need to do it over because this is the second time I've done it. And I've tried different braid patterns and even using a smaller braid, a bigger braid. No, 2 weeks. And that is too frequent for me. Okay. So those are really the only 2 cons that I have about this hair. And it's really not, well, the cost is a big deal for me. I don't know about you guys, but is it worth the money? I mean, if you like crochet and your hair can last you more than 2 weeks, this hair is reusable. I've reused it twice to take it down and put it back in. So it's definitely reusable. So you definitely can get your money's worth out of it, depending on how much you reuse it. But to spend now is unlike my weave. I can reuse my weave for years. If I'm spending $500 on a weave, I have weaves that I've spent over like $500 to $700 on, and I've spent that money 10 to 15 years ago, and I'm still wearing that weave. I can't say the same for this hair. Will I be using this hair in the next year, 2 years? I'm not even gonna attempt to say 5 years. There's no way in hell this hair is gonna last 5 years. I'd be happy and ecstatic if it can last a year. I just think the hair is too expensive. That's just my personal preference. I know I could take that same money and I can buy me some good quality hair extensions and I can use it over and over again for many, many years to come. I don't think I can do that with this hair. Now, will I wear it again and do it again? Yes, I really like it. I really like the versatility of this hair. I really like the feel of the hair as far as it being lightweight. Um, I've worked for vacation and I had no problems whatsoever with the hair. Now, I did not swim in it, but I did not have any problems with this hair. Will I wear it again? Yeah. Will I buy it again? Probably, maybe. I don't know. But when I think about the cost, it kind of makes me hesitate. So I'm hoping that they come down on the price of this human hair crochet because it's a little too expensive, in my opinion. But you can do, you can color it. You can color it. You can lift it. It does lift very well. The curl comes right back when you wash it and condition it, just like with any other human hair. It comes right back. Now it's not raw hair, which is what I'm used to wearing. So I do have my preferences, but for vacation, this has been great. It has been great. I was only on vacation for a week, so I'm about to take it down. And it was pretty easy to take down. This is what it looks like. This is a piece that I took off, but I don't know if you can see it, but I did color. You can see some of the color on. Well, maybe you can't, but this is what it looks like. And because of that little string in the middle, it makes it knotless. So when you actually make the knot, you can't see it. So it's just like falling down like this. So because it's individual strands, you can do more with it than you can with a weft. So I do like that about the hair. So I just wanted to share with you guys my experience. This was not a sponsored video. I am not getting paid. I paid for a price for my hair. I didn't get a discount other than the discounts that you guys would get. But I did want to let you know in case you were curious or this was of interest to you and you wanted to get an honest opinion about this hair. Okay. So that's that. That's my take on this hair. I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And please share it. Please, please, please. All right, guys. So I will talk to you on the next one and take care.